Hi, boys and girls. We're going to work on our lesson 5 notes for All for Sparta. I wanted to go back to that map we have in our notes and show you where Sparta is. We talked about it a little bit when we talked about the Trojan War. So here is the city-state of Sparta. And then yesterday we talked about, or last week we talked about the city-state of Olympia. So let's go ahead and get out your fact files and open to lesson 5. And it should say All for Sparta at the top. So we're going to get some information about the city-state of Sparta and what it was like during ancient Greek times to be in Sparta. So Sparta developed as a military city-state. What does that mean? It means that there were a lot of soldiers in that city-state. So for number 1, we're going to write that Sparta developed as a military city-state. So there were a lot of soldiers. A lot of the dads were soldiers, and there was training for soldiers. So the Spartan boys were trained to be fierce soldiers. That was one of the things the boys did. They didn't go to school to learn many of the things you guys are learning. They went to school to learn to be soldiers. So our second note, Spartan boys were trained to be fierce soldiers. What's amazing is our third note, which is the boys left their homes at age 7. So that's the same age many of you are right now, or were not too long ago. They went to train with other boys. So they didn't stay at home with their families when they were your age. They went to live in a place where they trained to be soldiers. And the last, so let's go right in. 7, sorry. The boys left home at age 7 to train with the other boys. So the girls, on the other hand, were educated and went to school. So they were more educated than Athenian children, and we'll actually talk about Athena and Athens in our next set of notes. But Athens is here, and that's what they're referring to. So Spartan girls, even though it was a military city-state, were more educated than the Athenian girls. So we're going to write that in our last note. Ed, U, K, TED, educated. And those are your notes for today.